As we visited the library of the College of Winterhold, um, the librarian there said that the books we need are stolen. Of course they are. Also, a nice detail, this female guard has a baby. Hello, baby. And she was fighting off this dragon. Now, call me old school, but that is bad parenting, people. You don't go and fight a dragon whilst carrying a baby. You don't do that, but okay. So now we need to find those books. And you have guessed it. Um, they are here in Fellglow Keep. And try and get these books back.
I heard strange noises nearby. It was... Oh wait, false alarm. That was my stomach.
Here, pick up the cheese.
Huh? What is it?
Maybe I should have invested in a larger bag. It's hard to fight with all these players.
Gosh, such power. I mean, wow. Yeah, not really. Adria and Daedra. I'm gonna pick up some books here to fill my bookcase in Elysium Estate, of course. No, no. Come on, move. Move. Sophia, move. Come on.
Hey!
Yeah, not hey.
God!
Oh, sorry.
Look out! The prisoners are loose.
There's something out there.
Won't end well for you.
Your blood.
Are you okay? You seem a little off color. Oh my.
Something's not right.
Still standing. As much as I enjoy fighting, I really need to work on my final self. Could you just lie down and die?
Thanks to your corpse.
Stay still. Seriously, this whole fiasco is so much easier if you'd stop squirming. Oh, was that it? Okay then. Onward. I guess.
Well, you're certainly a more charitable soul than myself, but I can see how he could benefit us if we make him help us. I don't know. Maybe I do feel a little sorry for the guy. Not a lot, but a little.
Dragonborn, Dragonborn does whatever a dragon can. Well, I don't think flying. You're looking very heroic today. Off to kill more bandits and monsters, I presume?
And where is this key?
And begin.
Someone
Observe.
there.
My spooky or scary to me. Victory to Team Dragonborn again. Stopping the Dragonborn. Not while I breathe.
We could have got better acquainted.
Hey! Oh, I needed a water bath, but I guess the blood will
They say actions speak louder than words, so I thought I should know.
As much as I enjoy I needed a water bath, but I guess your blood will do.
Oh, man, a favor. Just die, will you?
Da-da-da-da. Dragonborn received a shout. Yay! Okay, I'll just go stand over there.
You don't see as many Khajiits about these days. I guess they must have gone elsewhere. You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Elsewhere?
Um, Ooh! Sword to the head.
I don't kill because I like to. I kill because I love to. I can include a few more for the annihilation records. Oh no! Aren't you lucky?
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects.
Yes.
How nice to meet you.
Oh, you can keep your sarcasm.
So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing.
What
You show
kind
real
of name
promise.
is the caller?
You come here,
More like
kill
the
my
name caller,
assistants,
as he
disrupt
certainly
my
doesn't look
work.
capable of much else to
You've
me.
annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. Oh, now we're all please and thank you, are we? I'm afraid we're well beyond pleasantries. I'll allow you the opportunity to turn around, walk out that door, and never come back. I suggest you move quickly. Are you attempting to threaten me after I've been so hospitable? Well, then you won't be leaving here at all. You're dead.
All right. Because I like to. I kill because I love to.
Well, we got the books. She's dead. Soul gems. Alright, let's head back to the college. Where is that orc?
Have
Why?
you ever woken up in the morning with a big cock in your ear? That damn bird screeched so loud that I cooked it for dinner. That's why stables are a bad place to sleep.
You are now in the
Hopefully the farmer
Arcanium,
didn't
of
find
which
out
I am
about
in
it.
charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? Well, well, and you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over, and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these. A moth priest? What in oblivion do you need a moth priest for? Fine, fine. No need to get your britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The moth priests make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a moth priest in SKYRIM right now, doing just that. He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there.
And shall I be forced to wait until the end of the day as well?
Alright.
I care little for idle conversation, but perhaps you need help with conjuration magic.
Good to see you. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. There might be anything you've seen. Eliad, Gemma, Daedric, or even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given
It's just my soul
extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this some
You know
later
what we
time,
should do?
when we can
We
avoid
should get
interruption.
drunk and have a big sing-song.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's
No,
go.
a naked sing-song.
Really? Well, allow me
Yes,
to
that would
clarify
be
the
fun.
situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Sijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Old Merry Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
I don't like him one bit. Well,
You are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Careful! I almost dropped all the files.
Pleased. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something? I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Tofdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Well,
all right then.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be
Anyway,
agitated
I would
further
keep
by
an eye on that
Atronachs roaming
Inferno.
their town.
He seems to be
The summoning of
stalking me an
undead is
awful lot.
even less
And
advisable
needless to
outside
say,
the college.
The Thelmor cannot be trusted.
Wow. Are you seeing this? Check it out. The college has got so many books here. I've never been to a proper library before. We kind of had one back on the island, but can you compare that to this? To think, all the countless books they have stored here. The decades, the eras of knowledge. The tales of stories of heroes of old, fables, legends, all sorts of narratives. I know we have important things to do, but don't you think it would be a good idea if we'd relax here for a bit? Just browse what they have to offer. And you don't have to keep dawdling there like a thrall. Come on, see if there's anything you'd like to read. Good job. I can see you know what you're doing.
I heard in the Dark Brotherhood they assign a listener just so people can vent their problems.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Until next time.
I only have eyes for you, my love. Oh, sorry, I was thinking about alcohol.
What are you doing that for?
Hey, Dragonborn, maybe you can call a dragon and have him breathe some fire. Yeah.
Please don't
fire
bother the
sounds really
Archmage
good
unless it's
right
absolutely necessary. That's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Very well. It's not something often discussed, as it might be misunderstood by the locals. The Augur is down in the midden, below the college. I don't recommend going down there unless it's absolutely necessary.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Have you noticed that people seem to always say the same things? And people complain about me.
There has to be a doorway, something here. Pretty sure it's out here.
You're looking very heroic today. Off to kill more bandits and monsters, I presume?
course, there is a basement. Come on already! Almost. Took me but 100 lockpicks, but you know. And now...
You're looking very heroic today. Off to kill more bandits and monsters, I presume? How much farther do we have to run? I should down my cardio.
Oh. I don't know what they do here, but...
Hey, wait for me!
Well, I'm so glad I came all this way in the freezing cold just to visit some town that has collapsed into...
There is no help for you here.
Somewhere to get a drink.
Nope, that's an exit.
I have been told that I have one.
How did I get back up there? Because apparently that's where I'm supposed to be.
There is no solace in knowing what is to come. Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction.
Did you feel that?
The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. traveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid a disaster of which you are not yet aware.
Into oblivion. I think he must have
To
been
see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Well, the Augur of Dunlane looked less hideous than I thought he would look. I guess it falls to us to save the world once again.
Again, yes. Doesn't do anything yet.
Do you think the college has a spell for making recordings? Because this stupid machine's one malfunction away from me breaking it.
Yes?
He's not in his office. He's almost never here.
Hey!
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Where is Mirabelle?
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? The Eye of Magnus? I can appreciate that this thing, this orb, it's very impressive, very unique, and definitely worth studying. But let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain of.
Have you heard from your family recently?
No, not really.
The Augur. Just what have you gotten yourself involved in? Whatever is going on, whatever you're up to, be very careful.
Hounded about my progress at the college.
Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one has seen it in, what, decades? Longer? I'm not sure. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up some months ago looking for it. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in SKYRIM. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Right.
There?
Well, before we enter the remains of Mzulft, I'm gonna call it quits for today.
Spare parts around here I can use to fix my recorder. It'll be recorder version 4.0, the Dwemer edition.
And for now, I wish you all a good night's sleep, because that's what I'm gonna get. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll upload this after I've checked it for errors. Again, keep watching. There's a lot going on. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye bye.